Yeah, you know the vibe. Welcome back, all my addict fanatics. Let's ride. Step in the door, we up in the rafters. Dust on the box, but it's gold we're after. Old school games, cards, tapes, antiques. Every little piece got a wild story to speak. Flip that lid, hold it up to the lens. Memories hit, feel it rush through your friends. From the shelf to the screen, that magic habit. You tuned in for more Andy's Attic. Welcome back, all my addict fanatics. Hit that like, make the comments go manic. Treasure on the floor, every find is dramatic. You're rocking with the one, Andy's Attic.
Alright, welcome back all my addict fanatics. Today I'm going to showcase a player. They are hockey cards. And this is a player that I showed a few cards of last year when I showed my 76 basketball cards. And I just went back and I watched it and I was like, wow. I think I've become a little more comfortable in front of the camera since then. It was pretty funny watching myself almost a year ago and how much has evolved and changed with me and my channel. But anyway, you're gonna probably see the same few that I showed in that video and then some, because I had a few more back then and I've also added some over the past year to my collection. So with that being said, let's get to the good stuff, what everybody wants to see. I'll see you on the flip side. All right. As you can see, also, I added a new peace sign patch to my collection. A couple weeks ago, we went up to the record store that my son likes to go to, and I like to check out every now and again. And they had that American flag peace sign patch. The one on the left that is the pastel colors, I have had probably a good, I want to say since I'm probably in my early 20s. So I would say 30, 35 years. They used to be on a jeans jacket. They used to be on a pair of jeans. But that was back in my heyday. So anyway, I'm going to start off with this 1975 Lanny McDonald. This is when he was with the Maple Leafs. I will not say raw card. This is an ungraded version. Everybody has their terminology in the hobby that they don't like, and there's quite a few that I don't like and I will not use. So I will not use raw. I will not use junk wax. That's just my personal choice, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. This is the 1977 Topps. Pretty sure I showed this one last year. This is the 1978 Topps. '79 Topps. This is the same year, if I'm not mistaken, of the Gretzky rookie. This is a card I'll probably never own or be able to afford to own. In really good shape, condition. This is the 1980 Topps. That hockey puck you would be able to scratch off. And it would say the player's name under it, and this one is unscratched, unscathed. I also have the 1980 O-Pee-Chee. As you can see, there is a difference. The O-Pee-Chee is a little brighter, a little easier to read, I think. But Lanny was a favorite player of mine. I'm Not so much back in the day, but a documentary came out a few years back, and I really enjoyed it. He intrigued me as a player. He's a Hall of Fame player. He's also very involved with the league still. It's a 1982 Topps. Correction. This is a 1982 O-Pee-Chee ungraded. And then I also have the 82 O-Pee-Chee graded. So as I always like to say, two are better than one. '82 O-Pee-Chee in action. And a 1982 O-Pee-Chee in action graded. I love duplicates. I love triplets. I just, I don't know what it is. When I like a card, I want more than one. Once again, 1983 O-Pee-Chee. And the 1983 O-Pee-Chee graded. I started steering away from slabs a little bit unless I can get a really good deal on them, or it's something really cool, or it's something, as you see, the 1980 O-Pee-Chee Super over here of Lanny. If it's a bigger card, they're just so hard to store ungraded to me without, worrying about damage. So I preferred them slabbed. It's just the way it is. My preference is an 83 O-Pee-Chee team card, leaders card. Shows all the players from that year, well, the year prior. Stats on the back. Lanny played 80 games this year, scored 66 goals with 32 assists. For 98 points. Lanny is also a 500 goal, career goal, and 1,000 point player. So here's the 83 highlights. O-Pee-Chee. Look at that stash. Maybe a candidate for this year's Mount Stashmore BK. Just saying. Still going to go with Lopes. The 1983 O-Pee-Chee Award winner. I also have a 1983. These are hand cuts. Doesn't matter what sport. If any of you have been following me for a while, I love hand cut cards in a little bit of a mid to higher grade. This is pecan. I don't know, maybe you Canadians out there can help me out with the pronunciation of that. Is it Vacan or Vachan or Vachan? I'm not sure. This is a more recent pickup a few months ago. I guess I got this one. Had it on my watch page for a long time. And the price came down and I jumped on it. But as you can see here, the left side Canadian or French Canadian, and the right side is in English. If you want to pause it and compare the two, that's up to you. But this is number 13. Here we have two 84 O-Pee-Chees, which were not available to me in my town. I did collect some tops this year. Maybe a handful of packs, maybe 2 or 3 packs. I don't remember ever getting anybody good out of them, but I probably did, but who knows. Then we have the SO. NHL All-Star Collection. Those are not check marks from anyone. They were printed on the card like that. Not sure why. Maybe somebody can explain that to me. But that's just how they were printed. They have the checklists on the back, and there are some that are checked, I guess, maybe as instructions or whatever. I'm not sure. And right now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's asleep. I'm here all alone, winding down. I'm used to my night shift schedule, so and I got some plans today. I'll get a couple hours of sleep once I'm done with this. And I'm going to take Jen and the kids probably to Texas Roadhouse or Buffalo Wild Wings, one or the other. I've been in the mood for a steak, so I'm hoping Texas Roadhouse, but it's up to her. It's Valentine's Day. And these are SO Hockey Stars TV Cash Game Watch and Win cards. These were pretty recent pickups as well. I got 2 sets of the Calgary Flames, which included Lanny McDonald, and that is why I got them. They were cheap. It was cheaper to buy from the person that was selling 2 sets of these, which are only, I think there's 3 cards in the set of Calgary. But anyway, it was cheaper to buy the 2 sets of 3 than it was what most people had it listed for by itself. These are uncut. Still, you can see this card in particular is number 21 in the series. And this is what the backs look like. I guess you could scratch them off right up here and win something. Sure, there was an expiration date somewhere, so why even bother scratching them off now? Not bad odds though. Odds of winning with 1 ticket is 1 in 77. 8 tickets is 1 in 10. And 16 tickets was 1 in 5. You see their prizes right here. 5,000, 1,500. 700,000 in prizes available. All right, and we are going to end it with a card that I did show last year, but I love it. And I'm not a modern collector, that much of a modern collector. And I'm pretty sure when I showed this last year, couldn't remember what year it was, but this is a 2022 Lanny McDonald Leaf Art of Hockey, number 28 to 35. Lanny McDonald autograph. Like I said, I'm a huge Penguins fan. Mario Lemieux's my guy. Crosby, Yager, love those guys, but I'm a fan of the sport, just like I am with everything else. I have my favorite teams, and then I have a bunch of favorite players from over the years that I really enjoyed watching and collecting. I'll also give you a closer look, especially for those of you who maybe weren't with me last year. This is the 1980 O-Pee-Chee Super, which I'm pretty sure they're a little more rare than the tops. At least they were for me. And you got the cool back. That's such a cool back. I love that O-Pee-Chee with the kids. At this time, he was playing with the Colorado Rockies. also have this 1975 stand-up, stick-up sports trophy. That's the standard. It's still in the original packaging. I got this, I think I mentioned it in the first video last year. 10 to 15 bucks I think I paid for this one. But it has the stand there that's perforated. You could pop it off, and then you could stick. This would fit right in there. Stand it up. I just thought it was a really cool piece. Had to have it at the time. That's what I got for you this week. A few weeks of basketball, this week hockey. I had the Super Bowl was the last one I did. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to see you on the flip side here in a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I figured I would give Lanny his own showcase this year. Since last year I was pretty wet behind the ears, a rookie, so to speak. Not that much out of the rookie season, and I'm in my sophomore year here on YouTube on in the sports card community. Hopefully I don't have the sophomore jinx. I think I'm doing all right. So anyway, as my last several videos, I am going to end this with a song and a video clip of my showcase player. Hope you enjoyed. Hope everybody has a super freaking awesome Valentine's Day weekend, and interviews with partners or wives, husbands. Enjoy the love. Hopefully, you just have a good day tomorrow. Good day today. Because it is today right now, 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't have my wits. That's for sure. But I got my flames. Representing Lanny and his Stanley Cup trophy when he won it. And I think it was '89 Saddle Dome, which you'll hear that in the song. So enough of me babbling and yipping and yapping. Let's send it over. Enjoy. Peace, y'all. Take it away, maestro.
Frozen pond, taped up stick, hand-me-down gloves, burning long skates, cutting names in the ice. Draft day lights, suit too big, heart on fire, number 9 on his back, chasing every loose dream inside. Big red 9, let the rafters roll. Lanny McDonald, the legend we cheer. Big red 9 near the saddle, don't sing. Raise that cup, let the old bond ring. Blue line blast, Rista sneaks through traffic. Crowd jumps up, hats rain down. He just grins through the hits. Captain's nod, last game, one more goal. Skates off slow, eyes glassed up, silver shining, red and gold. Big red 9, let the rafters roar. Flames on his chest, he's crashing the door. Red hair wild, big red beard. Lanny McDonald, the legend we cheer. Big red 9 near the saddle, don't sing. Raise that cup, let the stick in the air, one glove to the sky, scars on his smile, tears he won't hide. Kids at the glass